Right. Greetings, fam. Since I didn't hear from you, since you didn't call me, I'm going to call you because I heard you wanted to hear my voice again. So here I am. How's everybody out there? Well, I'm just going to share with you some ideas about freedom, justice, love, and truth, and peace. Not in that order. I was watching a documentary about this man named Brooks. I think it's in Missouri somewhere. He did a lot of work in his community. Man, he's almost 100 now. He's still living. And everybody's honoring him for the wonderful life he lived, transforming his community. He was almost shot by the police as a boy. He's like the community's father. So when everybody get in trouble, they call him. He even stopped people robbing the place that he was in and took him home. So he's sort of like, what's his name? Bill Cosby was before they had an inquisition on him. Before Bill Cosby was brought to inquisition, uh, Alvin Brooks is like that. And it's amazing what this man did. I mean, he worked with the police department, he worked with the city hall, always touching people's lives in his community, shutting down crack houses, shutting down, uh, getting people off dope. I'm just thinking, I said, man, he spent his whole life, and people like him. I'm not just picking on him. They spent their whole life trying to fit in to another man's way of life. Wouldn't it be easier if you spend that energy? And this is all the civil rights workers that I'm speaking to, which he was one. Wouldn't life be much easier? Would your children be much grateful if you spent that time building your own community? If you spent your energy with your own kind, shunning them. If they like you, they let you in. If they didn't, they tell you to go to the back. If you didn't do what they say, they would have an inquisition on you and frame you. I mean, to me, that's like I couldn't do it. I'm not made like that. And he used to be applauded because he didn't do anything wrong. He was a law-abiding person all his life. Um, he's still living. So he really was a person who was favored by the Creator. It had to be to do what he did. He had to be favored by the Creator. But my question is this: is this what we want to do? Why should you ever live a life having to do all that to be accepted by by a society that just don't want you being? They never changed. They have never changed. Imposition was forced on them. Have you ever seen any community invite us to come in and do anything in this whole country? Now, foreign countries have invited us. Japan says, "Oh, you welcome to marry our women. We need y'all sperm." A few other countries did that. like, like if that's what you want to do. But what community here in America of the pale face has welcomed you as a people into their communities? It's not going to happen because it's unnatural. People prefer to be with their own kind. That's human nature. And it's a shame that we have to pay this price, and people choose to pay the price of all this suffering, all this death, the children especially, because they're in a society that don't want them. But it's a simple solution. It just takes unity and work. I mean, everybody else does it. So think about this when you see this month is going to be propped up on the suffering we went through in slavery and all. Think of this. You have your own community, because I know what it feels like. You have the love for your people, and you can give a heck about people not wanting you to drink out their fountain. We had our own buses. We had our own bus line. So why don't we talk about owning our own bus line instead of forcing him to ride on his bus? Forcing him to let us ride on his bus. Didn't that sound stupid? When we are men just like they are, we can have our own bus. That's what other people do. You don't beg nobody to be with them when they hate your guts. They really did a head job on us, man. I'm telling you. They got you thinking like you're a lower class being. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be begging this man for anything. You would build your own like he did. Sure, we helped him build it. So why can't we build our own? There's something wrong with this picture. It's like a mental illness. I'm seeing us as being mentally ill people. Otherwise, why would you go through this suffering for decades and not change? Still doing the same thing, looking for different results. I grew up in my own community, so I know what it feels like to have the love of everybody around you and not needing anybody outside your community. I've lived that. So when I see, you're gonna see a lot of that this month. These men who suffered for the people. Well, you weren't born to be suffering for nobody. That's crazy. You got a Christ complex. You think you make people change? No, people don't basically change. You have to change. So thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate y'all input, your feedback, your subscriptions. Watch my videos. If you watch enough of them, you're gonna find a link that will take you to my Geneva app where we can dialogue, and I can give you some freebies. But it's not really free because the cost is finding the link. That's the work you got to put in, because in that process of finding the link, you're gonna have to go through a lot of my videos. You have to look at them, but you at least have to flip through them to find the link. So I think I say it on some videos. Yeah, I say it at the end on a few videos. And I thought about putting it out again. I said, well, no, I'm not looking for everybody. The few people who come, who already came, well, we're gonna be doing some wonderful things together. I'm already lining up a tour. We're gonna see all these moors, the things we did in Grand Canyon. That's gonna be exciting. We're looking to do that this summer. Uh, and we're not looking for a whole lot of people. It's just 3 or 4 of us. We're gonna make it the trip. So depends on how much you do the work. Depends on how much you come, because all this may be a gift to you. You may not have to pay a thing. So we'll see. Uh, Now, I want to stress this is for our community. We're trying to get back to our communities. We're not trying to be, we are not what you call a DEI, multi, we're not trying to multiculturalize nothing. We got to get unity first. Hey, Leah, what's going on? Ah, para la pelea. Ah, para la piscina. La piscina. Déjame vas ir a la piscina. So, yeah, I just want to say that I appreciate y'all, especially my foreign language speakers, because I love speaking other than English. So I love the opportunity to speak other languages. And I want y'all to do that as well. Learn Spanish, people. Learn Spanish. You know, they're your brothers. They are your brothers. Uh, okay, that's it. Welcome, Mona. Moena. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Check my videos out. I got about 1,500. Got a lot. And you see what we're all about here, this community. And we got a Geneva app where we do a lot of things, a lot of more information that I can put out here on the Geneva app. Okay? So if you're in my community, we welcome you. That's it. I don't see any questions, anything else. Love y'all. Till next time.